from GM University Davangere. Myself as a team leader of Team GM GreenPulse. I'm going to explain about our prototype, which is a harvest guard, which helps farmers to grow 10% more production from the last year or last crop. This is like good morning to the farmers. It is like interface where it is a pro like your crops look healthy. Check out today's insights and recommendation. In this, I am going to quickly explain about my prototype, which has like quick actions. In this, we have like predicted yield. So like using ML model, you will predict yield based on the historical data of last year crop which farmers has been grown. And in this way, are like managing crops where we can manage like what are the crops in which field, what crops are we are even growing. In this is like CNN for image analysis, like based on what photos will upload means, so it's like what is like clay or dry or what type of soil it is. It is like current weather, like using weather API we can tell like based on what crop we can plant, and it will tell like, oh, it is like what, so how much percent of humidity and how many percent of rainfall and like wind speed. Based on that, this I told like our crops, what crops we have been planted, it will show like based on this. In this optimal irrigation time, this like we'll just give recommendation for if even if he inserted in IoT devices, you can tell like for the next based on weather forecast, you can tell like how many substance of water should a plant should needed based on weather forecasting, so and so. After the fertilizer application, in this like where maximum potential we can give like based on predicted, and we have to control pesticides and how many hectares of crop we can produce from the like sorry, I'm going to explain like fertilizer application. This is like due to like our wheat crop maximum yield prediction last year, we can take like purchase some fertilizers for growing more production, use like 50% of apply like 50% of hectare like last based on last time, and water throughout after application. Like last time, if you even pour more water to the plants, it will like get destroyed, right? Based on that, we have to put like less water, and we can grow like more production, right? After pet control alert, in this like based on the IoT device, it can be like two types of delivery, like based on the sound and based on the image classification, or what type of like pets it is. Based on that, we can get alert, and farmers go and spray the pesticide and kill that. uh, it is like urgent alert where we can control the crop destroying. See, okay. Next, I'm going to explain about the predicted yield. Based on the predicted yield, we can tell like what is the predicted yield based on our I showed like below how it is like. See, paddy field, like it is the crops which have been I planted. It will like how many hectares it will be like produced this year, and wheat in field B, and we have corn and tomato. Based on yield ML model prediction, you can tell like what are the crops we can be like produce like hectares or in acres. In this sort like our crops, in this we can manage like crops, how many hectares in there our crops have been planted, like what type of soil and what is the last year yield and this year yield, and planted when is it planted, like 1 month ago. Based on this, we are like in field we have been planted wheat, and field C like crop plantation, corn plantation, and in the gardening we have like tomatoes. Okay, based on this, so CNN for image classification, I've been uploading this image. Okay, guys, I'm just going to analyze it like, see, it is like clay. Well, like confidence, like ML model can like any models cannot be like accurately like 100%. It can be less, like almost near to the um, field. Like we can in this current using an API, we can tell like predicted like how many hectares and so and so. For this, for the weather, this weather like using the weather API keys, based on like you can select currently updated like September 29, 2025 like 8:19 p.m. 8:19 like AM. Based on that we can tell. And what are the weather matrices, like how many percent of humidity or rainfall or speed, or like you can tell. After, based on like weather API, you can tell how many crop yielded, like how 7 days of forecasting, like, right. Based on that we can tell like how many, like, based on that we can, farmers can plant the plant, that they can reduce the loss of their crop. And next I'm going to explain, I told like last, first, and like I told crop management. And we can, in this we can add like crop, what is a crop name, like think like rice. Crop name is rice, type is like also rice, like crop name is rice, right? Only like how many hectares, like I'll put around like 5 hectares. What is the term, like it is like clay, and predicted is like, see, I'll put like that number one, have implanted this, add crop. See, in this like I have a crop yielded and for 28 years ago. If even if you like name like paddy fielder, like rice, see a land like wheat, and I'll see like, sorry, wheat hectares is like around 5, and soil is like, wheat for it like loamy, like after this, see, today have been planted, right? Based on that I'll add crop and it will show like 1 0 days. Now just, this is the prototype of our project. So this helps to farmers to produce more protection from the last year. So please select us, we needed to help the farmers and grow more protection, and we can produce more crops or food that to help the poor peoples to fill their stomach. Thank you.